because Rsg Malaysia, they just need to come with a good composition, okay?
Exactly.
They cannot outdraft.
Yeah.
Your team
Well,
is
right now
banned.
though, for game number 2, RSG is the first pick here. So I'm thinking both teams take on a different approaches here. And we can see Diggy and Estes banned from the side of RSG. Meanwhile, Bigetron still the same bans though as game number 1, Benedetta and Link.
I think they're just respecting the prowess of Malaysia on those
Yeah,
assassins.
exactly.
Because we've seen him do amazing things for his team using those high mobility, high skill level assassins.
High mechanics, high micro mechanics from Lexia has proven, you know, could be dangerous for the side of Bigetron. But right now, guys, RSG Malaysia with their last pick for the first phase, another support here, don't you think? Or will they ban this Matilda or leave out?
Matilda, I think.
Oh,
is
but
gonna
Jawhead,
be
of course.
Jawhead.
Is banned.
Jawhead first, that roamer, we know that Jawhead has been the most popular bans here in this event's MSC. But right now, Bigetron might, could they contest Matilda, or will they just play it safe and ban Matilda?
I feel like they should. Because again, when
Okay.
there you go. Because I figured they really wanted crowd control, and what better crowd control to have than Matilda
Yeah.
with all this other
Utilities.
utility just packed into one hero. I think that was a very good pick for RSG if they were able to get it, but obviously BTR recognizing that bans it out instantly.
Yep, it's interesting because Rsg Malaysia, they have a chance to take that or Lunox or maybe Harriet in the first place, but they secure this Poco and Koopa. Selena is still open for Bigetron also.
Selena is still open, Yves is still open, even though actually Yves has been quite fall off. It hasn't been banned or picked yesterday, so I think will we see another debut from that here, guys.
Yep, maybe Selena as the most comfortable hero for Key, or they want to pick Lunox.
Lunox is open. That's what I was about to say. Game number 1, Lunox was banned, but in game number 2, Lunox was open.
Ooh,
Selena
there you
and
go.
Lunox. There you go,
There you go.
Momo-chan. Again, you're on point for the draft,
It's
right?
a strong competition, okay?
Sure.
In the early, especially Selena with the Abyssal.
Yeah, if it lands,
Yep, if it lands. But
If it
we,
lands.
we
we never
maybe-
know.
Yeah, maybe we seldom see that Key with his Abyssal arrow miss.
Yeah.
But
Well,
even without the Abyssal Arrow landing, the fact that you can put traps for utility,
Yep.
for slows, for info, it's a very good
Yeah.
hero to pick in when if you actually want to play for some early game pressure.
yeah, it's
Extra
pretty-
vision, right?
Extra vision, that's correct. The RSG immediately responding with Barretts. And I'm assuming a mid laner here, no? Or will they secure a jungler here? I think that would be make more sense, but I think mid laner should do.
But it's
There
gonna
you
be
go.
Farsia.
But if this Farsia could go into the gold lane as well.
Yep, we didn't see a lot of Farsia in MSC 20 and 21, but Rsg Malaysia 100% they have maybe another strategy for the second game.
Yeah.
Bigetron Alpha,
Mhm.
they have a chance to pick this Ranger maybe?
Paquito is still open as well.
Paquito, yeah.
Paquito is still open.
Or Harriet for Matt.
Oh, Harith or Matt indeed.
That
Yeah,
one-
there you go,
Nice.
Arashi.
Nice.
1 point for you, Paquito.
Let's go.
For the side of Bigetron. But right now we have entered the second phase ban, and Bigetron, will they ban out a mage here, or will they take the same approach, limiting the junglers as for like in the first game?
With how aggressive their lineup is looking, I think they might go for an assassin for their.
Oh,
is banning.
there you go, Arashi. 2 points for you now,
Mhm.
and Lancelot has been banned for the side from the side of Bigetron.
Yep, still a respect for Lexia. This guy, it's so
Oh.
scary with his assassin. But it's gonna be Glue.
It is going to be that glue, basically respecting the impact from the first game, from this Repo guy. This, oh my god, Repo is so amazing. But right now, Bigetron, will they ban out yet another jungler here, Rashi?
Jungle. I don't think they might, but I really think they'll put more pressure on the side lane bans.
Okay,
Never mind. Okay.
never
Another
mind.
assassin, Arashi.
Wow, basically 4 assassin bans from the side of Bigetron. But right now, RSG immediately responds with that ban, that Claude ban.
I think the club ban is really good because from the looks of it, BTR might be heading towards a very violent aggression situation, and they actually might go for the dive composition, and Claude complements that very well. So taking that away from Bigetron is a great move from RSG. Malaysia.
Yeah, they secure their early composition with Selena and also Lunox. Bigetron Alpha, they just need to complete their draft
Yeah.
with maybe the insurance for the late game.
Wow, yeah, I think that is the approach that they will take on.
Alice is oh, never mind.
Alice, okay.
But I think they might just go for the Yi Sun-shin, just
Okay.
considering that the Claude is banned. So they might go for somewhat of the next best thing.
Granger or Yusensin?
Yeah,
But it's gonna be first pick letter. Oh, okay, it's Rafaela, another support for Bigetron Alpha.
Okay.
Interesting. So this Lunox will go into the side lane.
Sure, of course, this Lunox gold lane has been quote unquote the meta of this MSC especially, but right now RSG, they are looking towards that jungler and as well as mid laner as well here, Arashi. Any thoughts? Oh, but oh my god, this Farsa will become a mid laner, guys. I assume this Farsa will go to the gold lane, but boy was I wrong. Beatrix will enter that gold lane role. Meanwhile, Yu Xunshin will become the jungler.
It's a quite interesting pick. I didn't expect, again, 2 marksmen out of nowhere, honestly.
But honestly, I've seen low yields on this Beatrix, guys, and it is violence.
My main concern is Bigetron's lineup looks a bit shaky. They don't really know. I can't really kind of figure out exactly what plan they're trying to go for and what this last pick is gonna be.
Oh, Granger, yeah, they need a ranged jungler, I can say, because they already complete their range hero, which is Lunox, and also Selena. Rafaela will just back him up with the additional movement speed and the Holy Baptism as well for the stun effect.
Yeah, basically a front to back composition from the side of Bigetron. But looking at the compositions here, Arashi, I want to hear it first from you. Which one do you prefer?
Funny enough, from the looks of things off the bat, I think Rsg Malaysia has a bit more potential.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Bigetron will be able to shut them down too hard in the early game, and they do have 2 marksmen for the lead.
Okay, but what about you, Momo-chan? Any thoughts? Which one do you like better?
I really like the comfort hero for Bigetron Alpha, which is Kalina for Kiski.
Okay.
And Matt looks pretty strong with this Lunox as well, so I think I will go for Bigetron Alpha.
Bigetron Alpha 1, Malaysia, RSG Malaysia 1. I will vote later because we have entered the Land of Dawn. Game number 2 between Bigetron and RSG Malaysia.
Let's see if RSG Malaysia, they're still able to steal 1 point from Bigetron Alpha, going or maybe forcing Bigetron Alpha to play in the 3rd game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And right now we can see the immediate aggression, the pressure coming from Zakus with this Popol and Koopa trying to disturb and as well as give information for the side of RSG here, guys.
Yep.
And see Dreams just hovering around Matt, making sure that he doesn't have an advantage. Because again, Torpedo already getting somewhat countered by the Barretts on Kaiser. So with how Bigetron plays, they would want to secure at least 1 winning lane to make plays on.
Yeah, I think this is a smart move, but we will see will it pay off. But right now, Key getting pressured a little. But yeah, I think both junglers as of right now are just jungler. But right now,
Repo look pretty aggressive with the heavy damage that actually he had in the early. The gem
my
and heavy
God.
weapons almost will stay alive in only 1 HP.
What a flicker there from Barretts, from Kaiser. Now we can see Dreams just basically babysitting Matt in the gold lane. But right now, Popol and Koopa. But I think an arrow gets caught. Izanami gets caught with an arrow, but Lexia is there to basically back him up.
And Zakus as well. But look at that Dreams and also Matt. He already waiting for Zakus to come back. Meanwhile, Lexia, he just, he just doesn't care about it. He wants to take a lot of space, a lot of time to just kill and even farm more.
Yeah, giving a hard time for this Beatrix, most definitely. Meanwhile, both junglers just basically... no, Granger is actually invading the jungles of Yi Sun-shin, giving advantage. But right now, the utility of that Yi Sun-shin has been activated. Mountain Shocker, giving information, opening the map, and as for that, turtle has spawned. The first turtle has been spawned.
As of right now, there's plenty of pressure from the side of Bigetron. They're actually winning all 3 technically 2 of the side lanes, and they have pressure in the mid lane just because of the rotations. So there's a lot of pressure for RSG Malaysia to deal with here.
Yep, but now RSG Malaysia, they are looking for the first objective right now. Bigetron Alpha, I don't think they will take a chance to just contest it because just now, Rainbow is kind of busy to take his orange buff.
Exactly, and being a man down because Dreams is babysitting Matt, I think they do not want to take the risk here. But
Rainbow?
Bigetron right now
targeting
Kaiser, exactly. But the damage from that Sonata, I think, takes him down.
Yep, Repo again and again with a good playstyle coming from this guy in the top lane. And
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow still with a good rotation as well. Now, Matt, Lolios, keep giving a good damage there. Massive damage coming from this Batrix.
Mm-hmm.
And Zakus, look at that. This is why actually I love Popo and Koopa.
Yeah, I think Zakus knows. Okay, Dreams is babysitting Matt. Let me babysit Lolials, but we can see Granger is probably heading towards his bottom lane. Will they look for a fight? We will see in a minute. Right now, we can see both teams basically playing it quite passive here in this second game.
I feel like it's kind of a bit of a waste to put Zakas on Popo and Koopa just because he has that outplay potential, that huge play potential coming in with his mechanics. But so on Popo and Koopa, he can still make plays, but these aren't the flashy plays that we've come to expect from a person of Zakas' level.
Yeah, well,
Look pretty passive for both of the teams, but Rsg Malaysia, they are looking to the first turret and the top lane. He
Okay.
knows that 3 member from Bigetron ALPA is staying in the bottom lane.
yeah, I think a smart move there, but we can see a war bottom lane. Zakus
Ooh, that's Sonata.
is probably the target, but Bigetron disengages as RSG managed to find safe grounds. But we can see Bigetron actually with that
Mackenzie.
drive. Whoa, we can see Zakus getting bursted down by Mats, and he has to go down. Meanwhile, top lane 3 versus 2. Will Reborn Key survive? Lexia, Feather Airstrike will definitely take him down, but Key is still surviving their top lane.
Yeah, it's gonna be one trade with one in the top and also bottom lane. Both of the teams maybe, I can say maybe a still advantage as well for Rsg Malaysia since they gonna take the turtle number 2.
Oh, almost. I
Quite
thought Rainbow was on time there, but of course RSG secures
Dreams?
that turtle. But right now we can see both teams sort of disengaging, but Izanami is trying to find a mistake.
Ooh!
The damage!
Partia!
Feather
That's
Airstrike!
really a good movement coming from Izanami with that Feather Airstrike.
So
Exactly.
well played by Rsg Malaysia, understanding that they have the man advantage up there, in making the play and instantly going for the turtle. And of course, Izanami with the consistency, getting
Exactly.
a pick from Bigetron Alpha.
Yeah, we can see right now RSG focusing on this bottom turret. Will they get it? Key and Matt is there to basically clear the minions, but of course, order of clearance has been popped, but they just want the turret. Will they take a fight? Matt gets quite low, but he has to go down. Key is the next target, but in the meanwhile, double kill for Wee Sun Shin, and Lolials actually gets traded back 3 for 2, but oh my god. Again,
Rainbow with the 3-point. Now he's looking pretty strong because no one actually expected that Rainbow and also Key staying inside the bush.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But right now, Detona's welcome towards Repo with the backup of
Oh,
Feather
the
Airstrike.
combo as well. But
Definitely.
Repo only with 1 hit, Kaiser still able to run away. Oh
My God.
my god.
That kite from Kaiser, that baits, and actually Repo could not take him down. What a play from RSG, taking initiative, setting up plays, and this is what I like. This is what I know from the side of RSG.
Yeah, it still can be a game for Rsg Malaysia if they play consistently like this.
Exactly.
Right now, they already have secured quite a huge gold lead in a sense. It's not like game changing, but there's definitely quite a big difference.
Yeah, they keep, maybe giving a pressure towards this Repo in the top lane.
Yeah, exactly.
With the combo that coming from the Thanos Welcome and also the Feather Airstrike coming from Farsia.
You're absolutely right. And
Ooh.
right now we can see Feather Airstrike has been popped, but
Matt?
Lexia is the next target. Lunox really locking up.
But Detona's Welcome goes into the hand of Key. But look at that, Rainbow comes to follow up all of his teammates trying to cover him up. But problem is they cannot find anyone.
Yeah, they are a man. Oh, sorry, both all-time men are up. But of course, Bigetron having the healthier HP gets the pressure, takes the turtle here, guys.
Yep, Bigetron Alpha, they have to be careful with RRT. They are looking so strong in the second game. Bigetron, now they have to group up. They cannot let this Rainbow by himself as well.
Yeah, we can see Kaiser already hiding in the bush, just wants to clear his wave. He does not want to do business with Rainbow, but of course, Rainbow, he doesn't want to take a risk as well, just taking on an unnecessary team fight there. But yeah, here, guys, Rashi, any thoughts on the current situation here?
All right, so I mean, before we saw them survive barely from that team fight, RSG Malaysia barely survived the fight against Bigetron Alpha, and now Matt has a Lightning Truncheon, so items are going to scale up. So the burst is going to be a bit, there's going to be a bit more burst involved in these fights.
But hang on, Kaiser takes on Matt here with the help of Lexia, but Bigetron, will they survive this? I mean, Dreams is the next target. He gets quite low with that flicker though. He can survive the engage.
Yes, now Bigetron Alpha, they cannot find the answer how to shut down this Barret. He looks pretty tanky, and he also has some of the damage as well.
Oh, we can see Lolios just entering the chat right here, right now. But of course, RSG just takes down the tier 1 turret mid-side.
If that ultimate landed from Lolios, that could have been massive for the side of RSG Malaysia.
Look at that win rate percentage, 60% for RSG Malaysia. They are dominating, even scaling for this Lolios and also Lexia.
Exactly, they are leading in gold, they are leading in objective, and of course as kill participation. So again, the items are just rolling for RSG. But right now, Bigetron, what are the winning conditions here for the side of Bigetron, RSG?
I think for sure they need to be able to avoid getting picked off by Izanami's long-range feather airstrike, because obviously that's being an issue. Again, the CC. And the
but wait a minute, Matt gets stunned here. Rafael is there to back up, but RSG choose to disengage.
Right, so if they can avoid getting picked off from such a high distance and maybe find a way to actually go onto Lolios and Leisha, they can actually still come up ahead on these fights, and they do have the Lunox that is able to do that in the late game.
Yes, and RSG now they are controlling maybe 70% of the map. Bigetron Alpha, they cannot, or maybe they shouldn't take a chance to just contest this Lord.
Yeah, we can see Zakis, Lolius, and Izanami trying to target Rainbow, but Rainbow is too slick. He has that space and as well as that dash from Granger. But we can see RSG immediately giving pressure towards his first Lord, Momo-chan.
Yep, but I think it's just, maybe a bait.
Maybe a bait, but we can see Kaiser getting chunked off as well. As Matt and Repo actually has to go down first, and Dreams, oh my god, 1 for 1, 2 for 1 for now. But right now we can see Bigetron and as well as RSG disengaging from a fight here.
Yeah, but Bigetron Alpha, they will probably almost lose that middle turret here. They have to be careful. And I think RSG Malaysia, they are still trying to force the team fight with Bigetron Alpha.
Yeah, huge loss. I mean, Lexia is the one who gets down for the side of RSG.
It's kind of risky for Bigetron Alpha though. They just, maybe trying to clear the minion, trying to reset again. Because RSG Malaysia now, they are completely awake, okay?
Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And right now, Mountain Chakra has been popped just to give damage and information.
It's gonna be a huge problem for Bigetron Alpha, not only Kaiser with his Barret.
Yeah, exactly. As a frontliner, as opening maps, giving information, Popol and Koopa has been the one of the heroes to rely on. And yeah, we can see Bigetron still fighting. They don't want to give in, basically, and RSG. They are still controlling the game here, guys. Yeah,
they have the CC from this Popol, Koopa, and also Kaiser. And Bigetron Alpha, they cannot find the answer how to shut down that CC because they don't have Digi here. Meanwhile, RSG Malaysia, they created a lot of space for Lolius and Lexia in the backline.
Yeah, and well, for Lexia, he needs to watch his positioning. He don't want to be the one to go down first, especially when you just started a team fight. But of course, right now, Bigetron has 4 members in the Lord area. Meanwhile, from the side of RSG, still clearing their lanes here. Beatrix and Popo and Koopa.
Yep, but still a bait as well coming from Bigetron Alpha for the first Lord, RSG Malaysia. They realize they have to zone out all of the members from Bigetron Alpha if they want to secure this Lord. But look at that, Matt is already waiting inside the bush.
Yeah, trying to make something here. And we can see actually Bigetron targeting Farsa here. But the Lord has been slain from the side of RSG. Rainbow immediately becomes the target for Bigetron. And right now, could they survive this? I mean, Bigetron needs to disengage right now because Lord already marches down up top.
Yep, and we didn't see a good initiation coming from Bigetron Alpha. They almost contest the Lord, but unfortunately they can't. Now, Bigetron Alpha, they are forcing to defend their base. RSG Malaysia, they have a huge win rate for the second game.
I think their plan was to actually pick off the Farsa on Izanami and then actually go for the fight with a man advantage. But Izanami, again, being the survivor that he is, actually makes it out alive.
Yeah, I'm assuming he uses his bird form to get out of that situation. But we can see the first Lord, unenhanced Lord, chunking down the top innovator, guys. I think it will go down RSG. plays discipline here. They don't want to dive. They just want to take as much as inhibitors can as
Yeah,
possible.
but look at the
Whether
feeder
strike-
airstrike. Meanwhile, Repo going into the back line. Detonas will come from Kaiser, try to shut down Repo. And Repo is going to be the first target, but shut down by Rsg Malaysia.
Yeah, right now Bigetron though, they don't care. They don't want to fight. They just want to clear minions. They want this 2 inhibitors still standing. And right now we can see even RSG being a man up. They
Yep.
do not want to engage a fight here, guys.
And I think this is like very interesting because earlier I mentioned how there was no CC, and every time Bigetron Alpha goes with such aggression, like we saw Repo just jump onto Izanami there. They just had no answer, and they were just like rolled over basically. But now with Barats, with Farsa, and with Popo and Koopa, they're just able to just stop them in their tracks and actually keep the fight at a distance.
Yep,
Yeah.
and there's no Purify as well for Bigetron Alpha, so 100% it's so difficult for Bigetron Alpha to just run away from the CC that RSG has.
Yeah, we can see Feather Airstrike to zone out Bigetron, and there you go.
Wow.
Mid turret goes down, and the next target from the side of RSG is this bottom inhibitor. It's so vulnerable. He though trying to make something, but
again and again, Kaiser
what a
missed that
play!
Detonas will come, and
Oh,
Bigetron
no.
Alpha, they are able to pick down 2 members here from RSG. And even though Kaiser is still not able to survive as well, Repo looking with a heavy left hand and also the jab into Zakus, but Zakus still have that Popol Koopa, Bite-em Koopa from Repo, but Repo need to use that his flick. He doesn't want to let Zakus go away, but look at that Koopa. Oh my god,
He cannot go
the
away.
flip shot.
At the end of the day, the flame shot is there for the side of Bigetron. 3 members is actually has to go down from the side of RSG.
But to be honest,
Yeah,
guys,
guys.
it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and we can see here right now, RSG is in the back foot. Of course, it's some sort of it's a bounty. What a stun there from Rafael. Alexia is a target, but of course, Izanami with this Feather Airstrike could zone out
But
players
Rainbow,
from the
you
side
have
of
to be
Bigetron.
careful. The Abyssal Arrow landed actually, but
Oh!
Loliel, Kitty, I think it's pretty risky for you to just dive into the turret in the mid lane just now.
A bit overeager to make a play
Yeah.
for his team, I think. And the damage from Lolios actually was insane there.
Yep.
And here, RG Malaysia lost the fight, but they still have a 3,000 gold advantage, so they still can relax and go back to playing
Wow.
calm and collected. Because earlier, I think we saw a bit of urgency from the side of RG Malaysia, and it is not necessary as of right now.
Yep, Malaysia is coming back in our second game, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is like, I know they're a strong team, but I don't see them performing in game number 1, all right? But for game number 2,
Now they are trying to
this
prove
is
us
RSG
wrong.
Malaysia that I know.
Yep, they are trying to prove us wrong in the second game. RSG Malaysia with these 2 marksmen, like RSG mentioned earlier in the draft, they look pretty strong. Okay, and Bigetron Alpha, they still cannot find the answer how to. It depends on the execution from Bigetron Alpha. Okay,
Yeah.
if the Abyssal Arrow landed perfectly, I think they still have a chance, but probably just a slight chance.
I mean, these fights are very, very favoring the side of RG Malaysia because Izanami is able to be in the back targeting whoever he thinks is the most important target there. It could be Dreams, it could be Rainbow,
Yep.
but the fact that he got hit by the Whistle Arrow earlier actually was just disastrous.
Yeah, you're
Yep, the
absolutely
Mountain
right.
Shocker is already being popped up by Yi Shin here, and look at the Dreams.
Oh, but we can see Repo targeting Lexia and Izanami in the back
Izanami?
line. Bird form forcing, but we can see Repo getting took down as well. But Matt is there to take down Lexia.
Oh, the
Matt,
Winston Truncheon!
we can see shut down by Matt,
He's
but of
so
course Zakus is also low. Beatrix is there, but of course it gets traded back immediately. Bigetron, they want to disengage because they are so low.
Yep, now look at that RSG Malaysia. They are forcing the team fight here with the Feather attack is really good, but Repo into the backline. He just shut it down Izanami in the first place, but left 2 members from Bigetron, even Alpha, even
my
1.
God.
Only
Look at the
Dreams.
game.
Now RSG Malaysia, they are just focusing to take down and even take the game number 2. RSG Malaysia come back stronger in the game number 2.